Hey everybody, it's Billy from Spicy Ginger Soap. Flashing. I'm coming back to do another soap tonight because I had a little interruption in my last soap, so I didn't get to do what I wanted to do. So I'm going to try to do a teardrop, and this will be the first attempt for me. I'm using a fragrance that's not supposed to accelerate, but I haven't used it before, so I do not know if that's true or not. So we'll see. If it accelerates, I'll just do a drop swirl or something. And I, of course, don't want to overmix this. Just want to get it to emulsification. There we go. Yeah, I actually think I'm using a different batter too than last time. I did not put any cocoa butter in here. No cocoa butter, no shea butter, because I think that's part of my problem. Things are thickening up, and you know, the reason that I was still doing it like that was because I want my bar to have those things in it, and I didn't want to take them out just for a certain type of pour, but I think it's kind of necessary. So alright, this actually, yeah, this is looking good. I'm going to wait to pour my fragrance until I've got all the colors mixed in. And this does have vanilla content in it, so I'm going to use colors that I think look nice when they've darkened. I'm using Gold Shimmer, Orange Salsa, Deep Rose. I've got some brown matte oxide, and then I've got activated charcoal. And I'm going to use gold for my base color. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I was still kind of debating what to do, but that is what I'm going to do. And I just need a little because I'm using a very small mold, as you can see. And I may even be one cup short. Let's see. Put the orange in here. We'll put my burgundy into here. And I'm only going to use a little bit of the brown oxide. I don't want it to be a real dark brown because I know it's going to possibly discolor a little bit browner anyways. So yeah, I do need. So I'm just going to put a little bit in there and see how that looks, and then I can always add more. And then this will be my black. Pretty excited to do this one. I've watched other people do it several times, and I've been wanting to do it, so it'll be fun to try it myself. And I have used, a couple of times, I've used these particular colors in fragrances that discolor. And I like the way they look. I think they still look really pretty through the discoloration. I did these colors with my gingerbread, and looked really good. it's fully discolored at this point, and I like the way that it looks. So, all right, I'm gonna put a little bit more in each of my colors. And I'm making a little bit bigger batch than I need because it was just kind of a fluke accident, and that's the only reason why, really. So I will have leftover batter, and I'll just put it in some molds for samples. Oh, I didn't tell you guys what scent I'm using. I'm using this Amber Lumiere type. It has really good reviews, so we'll see. I can't say I loved it out of the bottle, but we'll see. I typically like to stick blend my colors in, but today, first of all, I can't fit my stick blender into these little cups, but I also don't want to get this batter any thicker than just the very minimum. All right. So yeah, that's just like a light brown, and that's fine. I'm going to leave it like that. It's kind of like a tan, almost like a light mocha color. That'll be good. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get my fragrance in. This should be fun. It actually, well, I'm not going to speak too soon because this is the type of fragrance that will accelerate. So if it did, I would not be at all surprised. So I just want to be prepared in case it does start doing that on me. And I'm not sure if I like this one yet. I'll have to tell you guys tomorrow. So far, everything looks good. In fact, it seems like it decelerated it a little bit. And if it did, I'll be totally fine with that. That would actually make me really happy. And I'm going to try to explain as much as possible while I'm doing the teardrop. Now, I'm not an expert at it. I've only done it once, so don't hold me to anything. I hope I do it right, but I'm just going off of watching other people do it. So, first of all, you choose, your base color, which could be white or whatever. The reason I chose gold is because I know it's going to discolor a little bit. And you get, you pour, I don't know the exact amount, obviously, but you pour probably like, gosh, 1/4, I would say, of your batter in there. That's what I would say. And then you're going to bring you're going to want to do like a really thin line, and you're not supposed to, well, see, because I'm up so far, it is going in. You want to try to keep it as much on the top layer as possible. And you alternate your 4 colors. And from what I could tell, from what I watched, especially the one that I thought was the prettiest, from what I could tell, she was able to get a lot closer than I am. She was doing about 3 passes of each color, and each 4 colors she did 5 times, if I counted correctly. I'm going to do black, tan, burgundy, and then the orange. So I hope that made sense. So basically, I'm going to do the black, tan, burgundy, orange, and I'm going to do them each 5 times. And I'm going back and forth about 3 times. I think I did that one 4, but you know, you get the picture. And it may spread out quite a bit. That didn't seem to be too bad of a thing, as long as at the end you do the last pour correctly. And I'll show you that when we get there. My batter is doing beautifully. It's not getting thick at all. That's number 2. This will be number 3. My daughter is here with me. She's watching me pour. This is like not really the first time that she's watched me, but kind of. She doesn't really watch me all that often. But she wanted me to watch me do this new technique. This is number 4. And as you can see, it is, you know, it's like spreading out quite a bit. But I don't think that's going to be a problem, like I said. Hopefully not. And I think what I figured out, and you know, this is just my best guess, but what I figured out as far as how much batter you need for each color was basically figured out that you needed about 3/4 of the base color, and then 1/4 was your colors. Now, like I said, that's my best guesstimate. But so when I was doing a 25 ounce of oil batch, which ends up being basically 40 ounces of batter, I was going to do 30 ounces of the base color and 2.5 ounces of each color. So the only reason that I'm not doing exactly that is because I ended up doing this smaller mold because I used the mold I was going to use for the last soap that I made. The one that I didn't get to do what I wanted to do. Alright, so this is the last pass. My last. And really the critical part is pouring the colors at the end, which is, you know, what I'm going to do next. Okay. If you have anything like that in there, you want to get rid of that. Okay, so now you need to take these, and this is, like I said, this is the most important part. You're going to pour evenly in trying to basically push all those layers together. Try to do it, you know, as evenly as possible. All right. What's so funny?
I don't know.
It's hard.
So concentrated.
Well, because
I know.
you have to
No,
concentrate. All right, so I'm going to, that's pretty much good. All right, so there we go. Go ahead and give it a good tap. I must have had a really funny look on my face, I guess. Good thing you guys can't see. But that looked the way it was supposed to look, just so everybody knows. From what I watched anyways on the other videos. Like the way that I poured it in, that's the way you want to do it. Like really, really slowly, evenly, methodically, whatever you want to call it. And then you can just, you know, you can pour a little bit of your colors in and then just swirl them. You can do whatever you want on the top, really. you can get your skewer and just, you know, do really whatever you want. I think that's going to be it for me. I'm going to leave it like that. Yep. All right, so I will bring you guys back tomorrow morning to cut this. Thanks for watching. Hey everybody, back to cut this teardrop, and I wanted to say a couple of things. My gold is uneven colored. The bottom is darker than my sides, and I really am not real excited about this. And I hesitated to use this gold as my base color, but there was a couple different reasons why, and it looks like, you can see, it looks like my teardrop is one of those triangular ones, so I don't think I got the effect that I wanted, but that's okay. I just did it my very first time. I've got a little bit of soda ash. This is 48 hours, or maybe more like 36. I had to wait to unmold it because it was so soft. But anyways, let's get to it. I'm kind of excited to see. Oh, I just wanted to share something that I thought was really funny. I ordered a bath bomb mold, a stainless steel bath bomb mold. And today, this little teeny tiny thing came in my box, and I was like, what did I order that was that small? It's my bath bomb mold. Look how teeny tiny that is. This is not what I was expecting, so it's a good little reminder to check the measurements of things that you buy, because I didn't, and now I've got this teeny tiny little bath mold, which maybe I'll make some small ones like this, I guess, but it wasn't what I was expecting. I wanted a regular size bath bomb mold. Anyhow, I just thought it was kind of funny. So here we go. Let's cut this and see what it looks like inside. Cut a little piece off the end. There we go. So it's not as triangular as I thought, so I'm happy about that. I would have loved if these were a little bit more curved, but actually for my first try, I'm not gonna get too bent out of shape about that. Gosh, I should have mixed all my gold at the same time, and then I would not have a difference in color. But so is life, we're always learning something new, right? And that'll be one of my learning experiences for the day. Alright, so there we go. And the gold, the difference in color isn't that apparent in this one, and geez, I'm actually really excited that you can see such definition in my different lines of color. So, you know what? That's not too bad. I mean, the teardrop is not, it's not, it's a little bit of a different shape of teardrop, but looks kind of cool. I'm thinking, I'm trying to think what could avoid, I guess maybe not let my colors spread out as much as they did, because they were getting pretty wide. So maybe that's what I need to try to avoid the next time I do it. There we go. And I'll of course be cleaning these up, you know. Clean up all those little jagged edges. And be able to get one more full-size bar out of this. Awesome. So I'll get, this is like my little mold. Let's see. Oh, you know what? This is only my little 16-ounce one. I'm gonna get 4 bars of soap out of it. That's pretty good. All right. There's the last cut. So, you know, not too shabby, I suppose, for my first try. I am going to consider that a success. And there's the last little piece. And I am definitely not going to bring myself to cut this thing in half. I'll have to just give a full-size sample like that. Alright, so thank you for watching. I am going to clean up and then I'm going to bring you back to cut that one right there. That is suit and tie. It'll be in a different video, but just figured I'd show you guys. Alright, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and comment for me. See you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.